Hi guys, it's Sarah from Pirate Lotus Boutique, and today we are going to do a how-to video to make this bracelet here that I have on. I am calling this my Night Forest because of the purple and the black and the synthetic moonstone and the green jump rings. Sorry about that. There's pop-ups coming up on my phone right now from a text message from my best friend in the entire universe, who has been absolutely amazing. She lives in Australia, so I don't get to actually talk to her very often since I had my kid, but yeah. But I just thought this was cute and wanted to show you guys how to make it. This and the seed beads were from the Bead Park haul that I did, which is what the second video is for. So let me just get some of the stuff out here. There's something purple on my thing here. I don't know why I have two of those. I don't think I'm actually gonna need two of those. I only used one. But I'm trying to set everything where I can actually see it in the screen. I'm actually filming in my room, which is pretty cool. It's nice to actually get a film in here. I don't get a film in here that often. Yeah. I don't even know. I got to turn my monitor on for a minute. Okay, sorry. I thought I heard my little. But he's still sleeping, so. Okay, so real quick, the basic tools you're going to need for this particular one, since I am doing a chainmail. Normally, if you just do straight up chainmail and not this, you wouldn't need these. But you're definitely going to need your flush cutters or your side cutters or whatever cutters you use. I just particularly like these. I am hoping to get another pair. And you will need your whatever you use to make your loops, which I will be using this bell making loop plier thing from the Beadsmith. You can use your round nose pliers if you want, or whatever, and two pliers of some sort. I'm using my two tweezer nose. I might end up needing my bent nose. I don't know yet. It always just depends. So yeah, this is probably about an 8, somewhere between a 7.5 to an 8. But yeah. Let's jump right into this. So I'll probably try to do this in parts. It's something new from YouTube. I'm not sure yet how to do it, but we'll see if I can figure it out. Okay, so real quick, on my social media, if you follow me on Instagram or Twitter or anything like that, you may have noticed a post of Ask Me Anything. It's a Q&A video I'm planning on doing here soon, where you guys can ask me any question you want and I will try to answer it. I'll make the list of all the questions, and I will be doing a craft and chat. So I will be making something while chatting with you guys and answering any questions you have. It can be anything. I am an open book for this one. It doesn't have to be necessarily about jewelry making. It could be about what's my favorite movie, who's my favorite Harry Potter character, what's my favorite book, which would be a very complicated answer. So if you guys ask that, be warned. It will be complicated because I love every kind of book. Well, almost every genre of book anyway. I am book obsessed, so yeah. But yeah, it can be anything, you know, what's my favorite food to eat, what's my favorite thing to do when I'm not creating stuff or videos or whatever, you know. It can be anything. So you guys are more than welcome to ask me any question you want. And you also need, I am using 22 gauge silver plated copper wire from our artistic wire. I'm only using the 22 because I couldn't find the 20. I honestly don't know where I put it. I had a little bit left and I cannot for the life of me find it right now. So sorry about that. So you can use 20 gauge, which is what I would use, what I would normally be using, or if you have a really long head pin that be, you know, I have like 3 to 4 inches. But I also did some wrapping on it, so I would definitely use wire. I'm hoping I have enough of these out, but we'll see. If you guys haven't subscribed already, please do so. Give this video a big thumbs up if you haven't. But yeah, let's get into it. We'll try to do the step thing. I'm trying to get my bracelet off so I can actually see what I'm doing. It doesn't want to come off. There we go. So I'm going to lay this off screen. Now I can go ahead and show you guys. This is bent on purpose so that it forms around your wrist. This one was especially for me, so that's why it is already bent. Trying to straighten this up. Okay, so I see about what I have and what I'm going to need. Actually, I think I'm going to move that over here. Trying to get everything straightened up and everything I need out. All that. You will need some, I'm using aluminum jump rings, and I got these from BB Craft, I believe. Yes, it was BB Craft. I will link them also below, but I'll be linking everything that you see in the video below. I'm trying to separate some of these real quick. And these also. These I did not get from BB Hall, or not BB Hall, BB Craft. I got these from a friend of mine. These are 6mm and these are 10mm. But you can use whatever size you want as long as you got big ones and really small ones. I only used what I had on hand this time, so you gotta use what you gotta use sometimes. And I realized I forgot my sea beads. These came from BB Park, or not BB Park, oh my god, Bead Park. I am so tired, guys. I've been awake since before 6 o'clock this morning, so I apologize. I did take a nap, but I'm still kind of out of it. These are 11/0s. MIYUKI, I believe is the brand. I got these from BB. Oh my god, Bead Crate. Oh my gosh, Bead Crate is the subscription company. Bead Park. I'm so sorry. This is a really bad day. But I wanted to do this video for you guys while I had a chance to do it in my room. So, yeah. I'm sorry for yawning. I am very tired. Really quickly before we get started, I should let you guys know that I have some more videos planned coming up this week, so hopefully you'll get those too soon. I'm going to move those out of the way because I'm not going to need those right now, but I will need these. Alright, let's get into it. I think I got everything out now, so I think we're good. This I actually had out for a reason, but I don't know how it got tangled with my jump rings. I couldn't find a twist tie. I watch Aussie Mail a lot for their chainmail, and she usually uses a twisty tie to hold the first two together so you know which end you started on. Well, unfortunately for me, I could not find a twist tie. So my best next thing is a piece of wire. I think this is 28 gauge wire, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and twist the first two here. You want to close your first two, as I did. Did not do that very well though. It's gonna be very difficult for me to see. Ignore my Cheeto fingers again. I have one more bag, so chances are you're probably going to see this for a while. Jalapeno Cheetos, what can I say? They are my weakness. Not sure why this is not cooperating very well here. But hopefully your guys' twisty tie works better than that does. It's not working well for me. Okay. So what you want to do after you close your first two and put a twisty tie on it or whatever you can find. I've used thread with a bead on it before as well. I also have used these. The reason I'm not using it this time is because we're going to need to go in between these, so I can't use that yet, but I will be using it soon. Alright. This is very different trying to do this through the camera. There we go. It looks closed. It's definitely not easy. You might also notice a different lighting. I might try to tilt this a little bit. Hoping that'll help me see. Might also work if I actually turn the brightness up on my phone. Sorry if the phone is shaking. There we go. Sorry about that. Just want to be able to see what I'm doing. So you want to put two of your small jump rings onto the two that you put the twisty tie on. Try to make sure they're on this side. And then you're going to take one of your open jump rings. How many jump rings you're going to need will depend on your bracelet size. I think it's like 5 and 5 with the double ones for mine. Again, it's really easy to fix if you've got too long or too small. Now what you'll want to do is take this one through the middle. This is going to be a little more difficult. There we go. So that the jump ring here is between these two. But this is kind of in the middle of it, if that makes any sense. Now you want to grab another open jump ring, and I keep bringing it off cameras because I'm turning them this way. I don't like them being the other direction. It for some reason bugs me. Okay, so now we're going to want to take this and put it through the two small ones on one side of the middle jump ring we just put on. Okay. And I'll grab another one. I'm sorry I keep getting out of camera. I'm having the worst habit of actually looking down. Oops, sorry. Under my camera instead of actually looking at my camera. I have no idea why. So you want to turn it over now. And slip this one through those same two green jump rings. Or in your case, whatever color you're using. You can use regular jump rings for this. I just wanted to use the aluminum ones I had because, well, I have them on hand, so. And now you'll want to do two, can't get them apart. There we go. Have your small jump rings, whatever color you're using. And take it through those two jump rings we just added. I'm so used to using my magnifying glass that this is actually a little difficult. I'm sorry. If I go out of frame, it's because I'm trying to get a closer look to make sure that I've got the jump ring closed here. Now you want to put your second one through those same two jump rings. you may notice a little damage right there on my finger. I am actually working on a wire project. Let me just working on this little sneak peek thing there. But it's kind of tearing up my fingers a little. It's what happens when you work with wire, I guess. I hope you guys are liking the microphone I'm using, like you guys can hear me really well and stuff. Okay, we're going to take one of our big jump rings again, and we are going to take it through the middle of those two and make sure our green ones are up there. Now, my original plan was to do a seed bead on each part of the single one here, but my seed bead will not fit on my jump rings, so that idea kind of fell through. So I had to come up with something else because I didn't realize it until it was like the day of recording. And so yeah, now you want to take one of your big jump rings again and slip it through, not through the big one there, just through the two green ones. You want to grab another one. I'm not sure if this one's actually going to work. It might end up looking a little funky. When they're far apart like that, they can be a little strange. Apparently I laid it down the right way. You'll need to flip it over so the one we just put on is behind. And don't do like I do and drop your jump ring. I laid it down and I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. And I can stick it through. There's two jump rings, or the two small jump rings. Here we go. So I'm up to 3 of the 2. So I gotta remember that because I need to do 5 sets of 5. Okay. I skipped ahead, sorry. That's alright, put these on there. You want to take your small jump rings. A fun fact, when you're tired, you forget things easily. So you want to take your little jump ring through those 2 again, like we done before. I'm going to show you this one, and then possibly start the next one, and then I will go off camera to finish, so we're not doing the same thing over and over. So now you want to take your big jump ring and feed it through those 2 again. Nope, it's not through this one. There we go. So you want through the middle. And you'll take another big jump ring. Mine are all like stuck together. I should have already had these separated and no one had to worry about that. For next time, now you want to do it again. Just to get through those 2. Close it up. Grab another jump ring. I'm trying very hard not to look under my camera or phone right now that I'm recording with. You want to flip it over and stick it through just those 2 green jump rings, or your small jump rings, whatever color you're using. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have one more to do. So you will take 2 of these. Slip it through these. 2 more. I mean, not 2 more. 1 more. I want 2 on there. I love doing jump rings. I'm actually thinking about making a pair of earrings similar to these, but with a different bead probably, because I had a different plan for my synthetic moonstones. I wish there were moonstones. So now you want to take your big jump ring, and I'm having a little issue here. There we go. The green beads kept sliding over. You want to stick it through. Sure, it's through the middle. Okay. And I think, yeah, it went through one of the green beads. Don't want it through the green beads. I just want it behind them. There we go. And now you want to grab another one, another large one, and put it through 2 green without going through the middle one I just put on. It's gonna be one of those days, I can tell. It's like 7, no, it's like after 8 o'clock probably. All I want to do is go to sleep, but I got stuff to do after this, so I can't go to sleep yet. But it is nice having the room to myself for a little while. Okay, now I'm going to turn this over. And take this through. Through the 2. Okay, this is starting to drive me crazy. It does not want to cooperate. Hang on. There we go. You put through the 2 green jump rings. If it'll let you. Now this is why I actually did this complete side here. So now we have the length I want. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So instead of using these for the connecting of this, we're actually going to use ones I forgot to get out. These are my normal jump rings here. Actually not entirely certain what size these are, but you will need 2 for one side of the beads and 2 for the other. And you will need 2 more for one end and 2 more for the other end. And then you will need 4 of the really tiny ones, but I'm just going to grab ice for mini notes. Now the reason I wanted to do these is because they're connecting to something heavier than the jump rings. As you can see here on this one. And on the end of this. And the end of this one is where I actually use 4 of those really tiny ones on the end of that one. So now that we're here, we're going to get one of our, you can use whatever size you want. For this part, I just happen to have a lot of this particular size and decided to use it. There was no other reason other than I had plenty of them. I'm actually getting low on the smaller ones, so this is like my 3rd smallest, I believe. So you want to put both of those on. And I just realized that we're going to have to undo those in a minute. Because we need to actually make our other thing first. And I gotta get resituated again. Okay. So now we are going to be making this. So I'm going to get a few of these out and move that over there. Okay. The really bad thing is I just realized white on white is probably not the best idea. So I might move these off camera to my purple where I can actually see them. I'm very sorry, guys. I don't know what I was thinking on that one. Just gonna move these as I drop them everywhere. Oh, I probably should have thought this through on the color of my seed beads and used a different mat under here instead of the white fleece thing. Yeah, I'm like losing seed beads everywhere right now. My apologies, guys. I'm just gonna have this off to the side there. But real quick, I actually have other seed beads somewhere. I actually don't know where I put them, never mind. That I was going to use, but I decided not to. They're more rainbowy. But now we're going to cut. I don't have my ruler, so I'm mostly just guessing here. I do have my 6-inch ruler. So let's just kind of get this one out. Ow! Okay, my wire's not cooperating here. So 10 to 12 inches. I would actually go with 10 probably. Because you don't want too much, but you also don't want too little. Which is actually what happened to me on the first time. So you want to find where you want to cut and snip that off. And I always like to go back and trim off the little teeny end here. And now we got our nice little piece of wire. It doesn't really matter if it's not straight. I mean, you can use your wire straight, whoops, if you want, but you don't need to for what we're going to be doing. Okay, so we're going to take a seed bead. And we are going to attempt to put it. I'm going to have to do this off camera. I apologize. Okay, now that I got it on there, I can show you guys. We're going to put 2 of these on. The reason I have to do this off camera is this is a very tiny hole. If I can find it. Can't find it. There you go. It's got a very tiny hole, and I have trouble seeing even like. Okay, I got it on there. Woo! But you're gonna need 2. And then whatever color bead you want to use. These are 6mm, and the big one is 8mm. I forgot to say that. But you can use whatever size bead you want. Just make sure that you pay attention to the size so you can adjust the bracelet length to fit it. Now you want to grab one more seed bead. Sorry, it's so difficult. I'm not that good with seed beads. Oh, far off like that. And then you're going to want to use one of your other beads. You can do any pattern with this that you want. This was just the one I liked. As you can see here, where I'm going with this. And you're going to grab another seed bead. I really like these seed beads I got from Bead Park. And I will remember to put on the screen somewhere it might have already been in the video from when I'm editing, but there will be the coupon code for you guys to get 3% off their store. Now you want to take your, in this case, synthetic moonstone, find your hole, and put your wire through. There we go. And now you want another seed bead. I should try to look under the camera, so I'm kind of still in the frame, but seeing what I'm doing a little bit differently. And another purple bead, so you can see my pattern I'm doing. And I am completely missing the hole in the seed bead, so hold on. Okay, sorry about that. And a black. These are faux pearls, for the record. I feel bad if I ever used real pearls because I am an animal lover and I've heard the stories of how they actually get the pearls. So I actually am preferring the glass faux pearls at this point. But I don't know if these are glass or plastic. I'm not sure. I just know they're faux pearls. But I use them because I like them. But I do have some glass faux pearls as well. You want to do 2 seed beads, or in my case, I'm missing this one's hole. Okay, so now that you've got those all on there, I like to move them to the middle, and I may have actually cut way too much. I cut way too much, but that's okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna bend that and scoot. It's not really going to keep that from going up too much, but hopefully I can keep from losing my beads if I bend that again. You want to get your round nose pliers, or these, this all the way. I am going to be using my smallest one, which is, I believe, 2. So what I'm going to do is put this right there. And bring this around to make my first go here, because I am going to need to do 2 of these. I would normally only do 1 if it's 18 gauge, sometimes only 1 if it's 22 gauge. It just depends on how safe I feel. Get this closer together. Why they don't want to squish together. I'll fix it in a minute. I'll bring it all the way around. I'll take this off for a minute so I can actually squish this together. There we go. And now I'm going to bring this around 3 times. 1, sorry about that. 2, and a 3rd time. And now I'm going to leave that there because we're going to need that in a minute. And I'm just going to attempt to wiggle that off. And now I'm going to flip it around here. Scoot those down. And repeat what we did on the other side. And bring it around twice. And we'll pull it off again and squish it. There we go. Now put it back on. This is very difficult through my camera. You know. Here we go. Now I'm going to bring this, and I'm going to go around 3 times. I might have gotten too much space there, so I might have to go around an extra one. But that's okay. There we go. Sometimes that happens, you know. Okay, I'm going to take this off and start wire wrapping. Now you can go around like each little spot in between, or what I'm going to do is just kind of hold it and just kind of bring it around. My last one I actually didn't have this much extra, so I could not do this. But here, wrap it around a couple of times. And I will go ahead and decide which way I'm going to bring this one. Bring this one back here. So it kind of comes between where the other one actually went. And wrap that around a couple of times, and voila! I actually really like how this turned out. This actually looks better than the first one. Okay, so now we are going to take our cutters. Try not to cut any other wire but the one you're wanting. I'm going to clip that right there. Find my pliers here. And attempt to squish this down a little bit without messing it up. Actually, can't see it in the camera. But you want to make sure it's not poking out, so you want to squish the wire down really well. I'm not feeling it poking out, but I do not like how that's bent, so we'll straighten that out. Okay, so I will do the same thing to this side. I did it with a lot more than I had planned. Let's see. I'm trying to see if I can see where my wire is. There it is. Sometimes you'll see it's not going where I need it to. This is definitely not easy through ham. You can't see very well. Not so easy to look through your camera when you really need a very, very close up. To give you guys a quick idea of how close I normally need these small little things like this, imagine this close to your eye. Like the camera lens is your eye. Or let's say my finger here is. I have to have it like this close sometimes to my face to see things. But yeah, it really sucks sometimes, but you gotta do what you gotta do. And I love what I do. I love making jewelry, even though it's not easy half the time. I'm not having the easiest time with this one for some reason. It is not wanting to not be pokey. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do to fix that. Yeah, this is not cooperating. But again, just a little quick thing. My eye, usually this close. At the end of this will be this close to my face. So it's kind of like, yeah. It's kind of like, glasses don't really help. I sometimes use magnifying glass that I have on my desk, but it doesn't always help. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. It varies, but I still enjoy what I do, so I will always continue using them. Or making jewelry, I love it. Okay, so now we have this fixed. For the most part, I think. Okay, let's move these two pieces of wire out of the way. I actually have a thing for those that I'm hoping to do eventually. Start doing UV resin pieces and putting my little extra pieces of wire that I can't use as jump rings or anything, or like they're really too small or too thin, and just using those as like yeah. Okay, So now we're going to attach. This is why I probably should have done this first. I'm gonna find the little teeny spot where the jump rings separate. So hang on, guys, while I try to find it. There it is. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and actually take both of these off and just reattach them, because it's pretty much what I'm going to have to do anyway. Where's the... Trying to find the end again. There we go. Actually, I don't have to take this one completely off, but now we will attach. Should really be more smushed together, but I'll fix that here in a sec. I know I shouldn't be using my fingernails like this. I should be using my pliers. I know. I want all you veterans out there are screaming at me right now. Why are you not using your pliers? You should be using two. Well, again, like I said, I have a vision problem, and sometimes it's easier for me to actually feel than see. So, yeah. Now you want to... The second one can be a little trickier here. But there we go. And voila. Okay. So to start off the next part, we will do like we did on this side, except we will start with two of these. And attach them through here. And one more. Alright, so I will do the first two as a reminder, and then if you need to see back at what I did before, you can go back and see how I started. But this is, say, the starting one here. We will put two of these, and then two of the smaller ones, and then we'll do the one through the middle again and repeat, and then I will I'll do the first set for you guys, and then we can go back. Okay, so now that we got those on, I need to grab two jump rings here of the green. And for some reason, this is not acting right. Not sure what's going on. There we go. Okay, so now we put one green one on, and then we'll do our second one, and then we'll put the one through the middle, and then you guys can have hard to do the second ones too. But then I'll let you guys go back to the beginning and watch. But and this is just how we started out with this one here. Put those on and the one through it. I don't want this to be too long, and it's already at like 43 minutes, so yeah. I do apologize. These how-to videos can be tricky. I want to put one through here. This is not wanting to cooperate very well. I always have trouble with the first one. It has to go in the middle when I'm looking through the camera anyway. See? I already messed up. There we go. Nope. Okay. Almost had it. Ooh, I did it. No, I did not. Okay, so I want to do this off camera here. There we go. No, again, what the heck? I don't know why I'm having so much trouble with this one. There we go, finally. Sorry about that, guys. But then you'll just put the one on this side and the one on this side to the green, just like we did at the beginning, and I will be right back and I will show you how to finish it off. Alright guys, I am back and I have finished the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take some of these. This is where we're going to do our ends. Oops. I'm going to take this first small regular jump ring through the end there. And I just realized I did not get out my toggle clasps. So I'll just grab those here. This is a bag of star clasps that Carmen got me, or not got me, but gave me for Christmas. So I use these a lot because I love stars. So I was very much a night person. I love nighttime. I had my kid, and I don't get to stay up late very much anymore. Not like I used to anyway. But that's okay because I love my little guy. He's amazing. A little smudge of bring, there it is. I had to look under my screen, under my computer, or not my computer, my camera, to find what I was doing. Okay, so this one, and we're going to do this one first. So go ahead and put that on. Yes, I know, I should be using this other one, I know. It's really hard to see. If I was not on camera, I probably would be using a little bit more. Again, I prefer to be able to feel it where I can actually know where it is. Now we're going to do it again. Put it through this two and through that one. I just like securing it with two because everything is done in twos pretty much on this one. You guys can see me struggle here. So try to grab a hold of it through the camera. Okay. Now we have that end done. Now we will go to this end, the end we started with here, which is going to be a little more complicated. Because this is the end we're going to be doing a total of 6 of these on. Should actually go ahead and remove your twisty tie or wire or whatever you were using. I cannot figure out which way mine is going. Which is also why I don't like twisty ties. I could never figure it out after a certain point. Like, am I twisting it the wrong way? Am I twisting it the right way? I don't know. There we go. No? Not quite. Okay, now I get off. I think. There we go. Just on the side there. This is a little scrap I had, so I thought it'd be best to use it. Ah, I dropped my jump ring. Okay, so now we're going ahead and put 2 of these on. This is definitely not easy through my camera. I just realized my monitor's on. Sorry. I can see it and hear it, so I don't really need it to hear it as much, but I don't want it to be loud for you guys, so hang on a second. We have the AC on his room, so it's a little louder than it usually is when it's not, you know, really warm. But yeah, I apologize if that was too loud for you guys. I can't have his dad watching the monitor because he's not here right now, so he'll be back tomorrow though. I put the other jump ring on. Excuse me. This is so difficult. I really do not like trying to do this when I can't bring it close enough to again my face. It needs to be like here, you know, for me to actually see. That's one of the reasons I actually don't like filming myself making anything, like my actual self, not my, I don't mind my hands, just not my face, because I have to be so close, and I'm already extremely self-conscious as it is. And these are super tiny, so I will most likely have to do this off camera a couple of times. But you'll want to take this through both of the ones I just put on there, if we can get it over there. Doesn't seem to want to cooperate with me here. Take it out. Yeah. Doesn't seem right. Seems off for some reason. But it's not, so it's weird. I have to close this one off camera because, again, this is a really tiny jump ring. Ow! Did not get that closed right. It's okay. Okay, so we got one of them on there. And now I'll have to do another one here. Again, I'm sorry I have to do this off camera, but I really can't see it through the, even like here. It's too out of focus that I can't actually see what I'm doing. Just apologize for that. I just really can't see it. So we'll put this one through. The same tube we just put the other one through. And again, I'm going to close this off camera. I apologize for that. I really do feel bad that I have to keep doing that, but it's the only way I can see what I'm doing. Sometimes when I'm looking through the camera. Okay. So now we got those on. So it looks like this right now. So now we are going to put the, I just dropped that. Oops. Okay, so now we do the last two, which is going to be a little more difficult because we are going to put the other end of our toggle on. I kind of wish I wasn't using my smallest ones here. But you can put that either on before or after you stick it through the other two that we just put on. But, yeah, I'm probably gonna have to find those on the. This is not going so well. So you can't see. There we go. So I put them on the two small ones that we just put on there. I'm trying to get a hold of the ends here. There we go. And close it. Yep. Sorry again, I have to take that off the camera, but it's the only way I can see to do it. I do feel really bad. Okay, so now it's going to be a little more complicated because we're going to want to take it through those two rings and also up through our toggle in there. This is going to be a little tighter, so I'm going to have to be really careful here. Ow! There we go. So now we have our bracelet. And I actually had one big jump ring left. So that was pretty cool. I almost had I had exactly one extra, so I think I did a pretty good job. And now I will go ahead and put this around my wrist. After I decide, let's go good this way. And find my other end. And pull it through. Voila. And you can always just kind of form this around your wrist. I like doing it because it makes it feel more secure to me. But that's the bracelet. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I very much enjoyed making it. I would like to make more. But yeah, if you guys would like this and would like to see more, leave a comment below. Also leave a comment below if there's any questions that you guys might have for me for my craft and chat. And I will try to get to everyone's questions in the video. And again, they can be about anything. So that'll be fun. I can't wait to do it. I will have all the tools I used in the video listed below. I will have also all the Bead Park links for the stuff that I used of theirs, including the link to their website and the coupon code as well, which I will have also probably already done on the screen, or I will have it on the screen here somewhere, probably right in here. We'll have to figure it out. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will have more videos for you soon. And I feel like I should just, like, my brain is just like da 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 da. But I have a lot planned this coming week, and I'm hoping to get it all finished. And I will see, May is coming up, so I will be having my bargain bead box hopefully in the next couple of weeks, and my new bead crate, so that'll be exciting. I will have all my social medias linked below, my Patreon in case you guys want to help my channel out, and I will also have a link to my website, which is my Etsy shop, and I think that's all. And emails if you guys want to reach me. Yeah, you can email me to any of the emails listed below. I think that's all for now, and I hope you guys loved this bracelet. I really did love it, and I hope to make more like it. I did just realize that for some reason one looks longer than the other, but oh well. I hope you guys enjoyed it and are staying safe and all of that, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!